All right, guys, we are back. Ryan and David with the B Squad. Today we are talking the job posting. Let's roll. All right, David, the job posting, man. The infamous job posting. It's always there. It's not there. Where'd it go? Who knows? Tell us what you know, bro.
Which one? All of them?
All of them, man.
Both of them? All three of them? All
Cover
four?
them. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So, job postings is a bit of a continual thorn in a lot of agencies' sides in our industry of
because they're changing so much.
Yeah, how do we get them out there? You know, we just talked about and actually just shot the video about profile building to where, you know, again, we're sitting here early 2021. Jobs have normalized a little bit, but back in the second half of 2020, it was like there were 100 jobs at every facility, it seemed like. So we could just post them out there, and we always knew that they were going to be valid. But now, some jobs are going in 24 hours or less sometimes, you know, like the old days, which is a fun thing. But it's tough for a company to accurately keep their website updated with job postings. I've seen some companies out there that do a really, really awesome job about it. They have a good integration, and their jobs are updated multiple times a day with either screen scraping or someone manually doing it. But that takes a lot of time and dedication.
And money.
And money, yeah. Like we talked about in the profile building email. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Some good information. No new information, shocker. Just our take on it. We're not that smart. But the best resource I always advise is your recruiter when it comes to job postings. Because a lot of times recruiters are either going to see the job postings on our vendor portals real time, or they're going to be in close communication with their account manager depending on the structure of their company, and they're feeding them jobs. But your recruiter can move like lightning, especially if you've got a good recruiter. So put your trust in them and let them go to work for you. But a company should always try to accurately depict open jobs on their website. It's tough to do unless you've got, like I said, a really good system. Social media is huge in the industry over the last multiple years in terms of job posts. The best way to do it, and the nice way to do it, which, you know, out there, the Squad Builders team, we always advise them, definitely post real jobs. Don't post shadow jobs. You know, people should not be doing that. So that we can post a job out there and hopefully get that communicated to potential candidates. Sometimes by the time you post it, it's filled. You know, sometimes by the time you post it, there's 30 candidates on it. It's not filled yet. But then sometimes the timing works out. You get it posted out there with a graphic or whatever you might choose, and you can get connected with people pretty quickly, build a profile, move and get submitted, and have a very good chance at it. And if that job doesn't work out, then maybe look for another one. But it's an awesome connector of, you know, travel clinicians and agencies to go through social media. So it can be a really good thing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so we've got job postings on the websites. We got job postings on really social media, you know, all the other you know, ZipRecruiters, Indeeds, Monster, all those kind of places too. I mean, so what everyone's always going to ask is that a real job? Is that the one that I'm getting placed on? And the answer to that is yes and no.
Most of the time, yes. You know, when you post it, usually it's a valid job. By the time a person applies to it, it may or may not still be open. But most companies have a good knowledge of what facilities and customers they work with generally have those same kind of openings. So there might be an ICU position in New York, that gets filled after they posted it within a day. But they probably have the noodle to know that the agency that I'm going to have another job there in the same unit 2 days from now or a week from now. So, you know, I think there's nothing wrong with getting that out there because they know they can help someone out and provide value to them on that job posting.
So when people are talking to people, social media, where the case is, hey, I got a job posting for XYZ, it's X dollars. What are the odds that pay package can change, right? I mean, are people doing the old, you know, hoodwink? Does that happen? Yes, it does. But I mean, also, we've always, you know, on the Squad Builder side of things, we've always tried to put our best foot forward, especially on social media, because it's easily for somebody to say, hey, look, that's not right. I can see 4 of the same jobs and, you know, in the same locations, same pay package, different pay package, or the case is. So
yeah. I mean, I think we've heard stories of different, recruiters and agencies posting jobs that are maybe an inflated rate, and then whenever the candidate gets interested, and they'll say, hey, it's sorry, they had actually got approved at a lower rate or something. I don't know. I see a lot of recruiters out there that are really good and authentic, and they live and die by, I'm going to post the real pay package, and I think that's awesome. Like, hey, let's get the real numbers out there. Let's post it, and there's some really, really awesome recruiters out there that are doing that, and that's just good for the industry. Different companies maybe have different policies in terms of, hey, if someone enrolls in insurance or health coverage, or they need travel reimbursement, or they know they have 3 of their certifications that are coming due, if they communicate that with the recruiter, that might toggle the pay package a little bit, because all the agencies have deal sheet calculators that it's not complex. You plug and play numbers. It feeds a margin, and those things can sometimes change. But for the most part, the best thing to do as a recruiter is post the most realistic pay package without inflating the numbers. Again, I think some of that does go along, but there's some people out there that are being really authentic about it.
There's a ton of really good companies out there for sure. I mean, lots that if we just can't particularly help somebody, we refer others to other agencies and say, hey, look, they can take care of you. And here's what you can expect when you work with them. So right on. So job postings on the website, job postings on social media, job postings everywhere.
Yep.
Right.
They come through text. They come through all kinds of things.
It's crazy.
Get the word out. Connect good people with good jobs.
So bottom line is always working with who you trust, who you like the most, because those jobs come and go so quickly anymore these days. So having a good relationship with an agency or recruiter really that can get you kind of real-time information and stay in contact with you, because you see a job posted, it may not even exist, but it may be gone already before you know it, because a lot of us all have the same jobs.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the best way. I know, again, there's some great companies out there that have the model of more clinician advocates versus recruiters, and the clinician can choose the job and get automatically submitted to it. We've heard some cool success stories about that. But just in my personal view, I think one of the coolest ways and most efficient ways is to have that recruiter hunting for you. But it's also good on your part. Go look at the job postings on the website. Search for job postings out there so you're in the know, and so that you can be in the process and have some fun with it too.
Absolutely. So putting your recruiter to work, that's a novel concept.
Get off your duff and work.
That's right, baby.
Dang it.
Anything else, dude?
I don't think so.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, guys, if you like what you see, we'd love to hear your comments, so you can like, share, subscribe to our channel. But man, I tell you what, job postings, always fun to be back with you, brother. Appreciate it.
That's right.
All right, guys, till next time, we'll see you.
Bye.